Welcome back everybody, Wolf here again. So today I'm over at Barnesfield Group Campground. It's outside of Dolly Copp Campground. In the winter time it's kind of an off-season place where you can go and camp cheap. You don't have to be in a group, so you can get a whole big giant campsite like this one all to yourself. Not bad for 18 bucks a night, if you don't mind a little snow. Usually when I come here, it's March, so at least the last 2 times I've been here. The first time I came here, I stayed at the same site. I like this one because I can actually pull off at the edge of the pavement here. So the van's still on pavement, and I got the whole space over here, but there's usually a lot more snow on the ground. So haven't really been able to take a really good look at Dolly Copp Campground. Yeah, I could just come up here and stay in the summer, but I haven't done that either. The road is pretty well clear in there, it's easy to walk. So what the heck? Let's go see Dolly Copp Campground and see what it looks like. Who knows, maybe I'll find a site I really like and want to come back next summer. So this is the entrance to Dolly Copp Campground. Down that way is Route 16. So I'm not going all the way down to Route 16, we're just coming right into the campground today. A little bit of a drive up the road to get to the campground itself, but not too bad. Alright, so that area where all the people are is the gate coming in. And you come in here, this is the first turn you see. That's actually site number 1 right there, but you can't get to site number 1 from here. It's a one-way road the other direction. So we're going to go down the other direction. I want to go the direction the cars will come in, not the direction I'm walking in here. Get a feel for what this place looks like here. Kind of busy, busier than I thought, but that's okay. We're going to explore this whole campground site by site. I'm going to see every site here. That's the plan. I even have a map of the entire place here on my phone. So I got all the site numbers and everything here. It's actually a beautiful, beautiful campground with all the mountains around. I definitely got to try coming back here. Be kind of interesting. So we'll explore that area after this first loop that we're going to go through here. See what's up there, but let's do this first loop first. First things first. Okay, this is where we're starting. Big Meadow. Oddly, it says sites 27 through 50, which is kind of strange. Let's go down this way. That's site 27. Looks like that one has electric and water too. So I'll have to check to see if they have electric, water, and hookups and stuff here. Okay, so this is just sites 28, 29, and 30 right here. Now let's check this out first. I guess you go down to a little loop-de-loop here. We got site 28. It's hard to tell what the privacy is going to be like here since there's no leaves on the trees. Site 28, huh? I like the fire pits that they have here with that opening on the side of them. Should direct heat better. Yeah, just a little loop. Okay. I got one of the bathhouses. There's another road over there. We'll get to that, I'm sure. And site 29 right in the middle of the loop. And then site 30 over here. Also, these look like they have full hookups. Well, not sewer, but they have the water and electric on them. So this is site 50. Site 31. Yeah, these sites are a little too open and too close. Great for solar and Starlink, but not great for privacy. So I wouldn't pick one of these sites. 32. 33. A lot of these have electric and water at them too. 34. So great if you're going to be here for a while and you need all hookups and everything. 35. Still trying to figure out how to get back to site 1. I haven't found that route. I have a feeling this is a small road inside of another road here or something. Okay, this one's a pull through here, that one. Alright. 36. Nice little campsite. Yeah. Well, this one doesn't have hookups, so good place for solar on that. Obviously, most of those ones are useless for solar because they have electricity in them, so you don't need it. Okay, you got a bathhouse down here, big electrical panel, and a tree down. Site 37. Bathhouse, water spigot, tree. This tree didn't like the season, I guess. That's okay. Site 38, full hookups. Seems pretty good there. Site 39, no hookups. Comes with snow. Other branches down here. And you got site 40. I have no idea what site 1 is. I feel this is just a smaller loop and there's a bigger loop here. Alright, that's what it is, yeah. Okay, I think I got it now. I know what's happening. Okay, site 41. Site 42. Another bathhouse. 42 also has full hookups. Since most of these sites around here have full hookups. Site 43. Dumpster. Bear box. It'd be better if they had a bear box at each site rather than just generally located ones that people have to share, but it is what it is, I guess. Site 44. Yeah, none of these sites would really appeal to me. Too open, too close to each other. Let's see if there's any better sites here someplace. Site 46 over here, and 45 on this side. Well, nice little setback, complete with some sort of a transformer or something. Site 48. You see water, I don't see electric. These sites seem to have water but no electric in them. Interesting. Site 47. Site 49. This one doesn't even have water. No, it has water. Okay, just no electric. Alright, and then that brings us to that do not enter sign. So okay, that's what's happened. They put a smaller loop inside this area. Across the way you got sites 73 and 74. Not sure why that caution tape is across site 74. Yeah, here we go, Big Meadow. Sites 1 to 26. This is what I was looking for. Alright, site 26. Kinda open. Has hookups. You got another bathhouse down here. Site 25 with a tree down across it. Full hookups again. Again, not true full hookups. None of these sites have sewer. Site 23 here. Not bad looking. Tree ends. No major neighbors. I like site 23. 24. A little bit too open. Alright, site 22 is nice. A little setback. Has hookups. Kind of like that one. You can hear some water flowing too. 21, too close to the road, too open. Site 19, a little too close to site 18. There's site 20. Comes complete with a satellite dish. That's kind of interesting. Okay, site 16. A little on the small side. Site 17 has hookups in 17, but 16 does not. I don't know. Kind of strange, but I kind of like 16. It's opened, it's not private, but it's just, I don't know, something about it. I find it comforting. Alright, what do you got over here? Site 15. Site 14. Sure hope my battery makes it through this whole tour. This is a big campground. It's going to take me a while. Trail up to the bathhouse. site 13. Right next to a dumpster, you got site 11 with hookups. And on the other side, site 12. And come up into site 10. Site 10's not bad. A little more setback. A little gap between your neighbors. Looks nice. Site 9. A little open. Site 8. Also not too bad. Slippery area. Site 6. 7. Site 6 is a pull-through site with hookups. Site 5 has hookups and easy access to the bathhouse. So if you need hookups and the bathroom access, be a good site. Site 4, nice quiet one. Nice and open. You could do that one. Site 3. Oh, at least it comes with a supply of firewood. Some of these must be host sites. Site 2. Oh. And finally we get back to site 1. Okay, now we've explored that. Let's explore the Spruce Woods sites 52 to 72. No camper trailers allowed. So probably not an area for big RVs either. But they still have sites with hookups. And the site 52. Not too bad a site. Does not have hookups in 53. Oh, my nose is starting to run. Water spigot over here. 54. Some slippery areas. Got one of the bathhouses. And what's up here? Okay. No sign indicating what's up here, but we gotta go find out. Okay, so this is starting to look like more of my kind of area here. This site 55. '56 with a bridge. Ooh. All right. Now we're getting interesting. This we gotta go check out. Hey, it seems to be starting to snow. Cool. Little brook right here. Alright. This is cool. A bit of a hiking site. Right next door to your neighbor though, I don't like that. That kind of ruins it. But pretty cool. That's a neat idea. If I didn't have the neighbor right there, it would be perfect. Because then I might even be tempted to take my Subaru up here sometime. Let's see if we can find another site like this one that's a little bit quieter. That would be cool. Maybe we can plan a tent camping adventure up here. We'll see. Alright. That's site 55. And on the other side, some ice over here. Gotta be careful. I don't know what this is. There's no site number. Ooh, that's slippery. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's more sites in here. I see. Site 57. Seems to be a little parking area with some hiking sites. Okay. So that's site 57. 58 over here. Oh, this one's nice. Alright. Site 58. This one's right up there on the hiking campsite list for me to consider. Alright. No neighbors. Perfect. And then you got, I think it's looking to be 59 over here. Yep, 59. Two open. Alright, so there's a little parking area there with 3 campsites. Okay. Okay, got a little bit of a loop around. Site 60, another one across a bridge. Let's see what this one looks like. I think we've hit some gems of campsites up here. This is cool. This is cool. This isn't bad. Again, a little too close to the neighbor site, but and there's the other side. I was looking at 58, so still not too bad. A couple more sites I really want to check out up here. Site 61. This one's pretty good too. Not sure where you're supposed to park when you're here, but this is site 61. Not bad. Again, too close to the neighbor, sadly. Kind of ruins it. I guess you park on the loop itself, maybe. It's a kind of a parking area over there. Alright. But where you're parking there, that's for sure. Site 62. Where is site 62? Looks like there's supposed to be a stairway right here. Let's see. Okay, there it is. So then you gotta do some effort to get into. This is site 62. There's site 63. These are all hike-in only sites up in this loop. And site 64, which is too close to the other hiking site, unfortunately. We're back down to the other loop here. And we're going to continue on our way this direction. Site 65, more of a hike-in site too. Site 66, oops, slippery. A little bit further, you get site 67. 67 looks like a nice quiet one. Enough foliage between one site and the other. Hike-in only though. Definitely not van friendly. Or styling friendly for that matter. 68. And 69. Oh, there it is. Oh, 69's cool. Hike down into that area. That's kind of cool. Site 70. Okay, I see. Park here. Walk your stuff up there. Same thing with 72. A little parking spur over here, and then you hike your gear up there. 71. This one's van friendly. 71 is definitely van friendly. Alright, brings us back to the road again. Brook Loop, site 75 to 91. Let's see what this place looks like. More hiking sites, I see. Okay, 2 vehicles parked here. Got one site down there, 75. Another site up there, 76. Site 77. I could do that in my van. So that's not a bad site altogether. Good open sky for solar and Starlink. And nice level area to park in. Alright. Site 78. Hiking site. Another bathhouse up here. Okay, site 79. I could still do this one with my van because I could fit my van in this parking space and then just set up my canopy in that up in the picnic table area. Alright, sites 80 through 84 are up this way. And you can definitely hear the brook over that way. So in that area, this site 80. Oh yeah, I could do my van in this one. No problem there. Okay, we got some more walking sites. Here's site 81. Let's see, walking up there to get to it. 84 is over here on that side. Oh, I like 84. I'm trying to find a safe way to get across the ice here. 84 is kind of cool. A little isolated. Tent friendly, not van friendly. I could park my van here and hike in. Use that space as my kitchen area. Okay, 83 on this side and 82 over there. Camera battery's at 50%. So we may end up switching to my cell phone, but anyway, we're continuing on with the loop here with site 85. Yeah, I could get my fan in there. And 86, that's a hiking site. 87, that one would be a good van site. Site 88, another hiking site. And 89, a van friendly site. Site 91 and site 90. And that's it for that loop. Yeah, high fields and high woods. So I'm going to start with the high woods, sites 98 through 109. Let's see what's up this way. This area sounds interesting. Start off with site 98. Pull through site with hookups and some ugly buildings and a transformer and stuff. I wouldn't recommend the site. Site 100, kind of open and exposed to the road. Small tree across the road. Site 99, it's okay. Not a fantastic site. Site 102, that one's not too bad. Good size, good solar, good Starlink. You know, okay, Starlink, yeah, there. Let those trees really fill in. Water spigot. Site 101, a little open. Site 104 is kind of open, but you got that brook right behind you. So, nice to listen to that. Let's take a look at that. Not a bad little campsite. I don't know how well you can hear the brook on the microphone here. That's right behind here, so so yeah, this isn't a bad little site. And I guess that's a trail to the bathhouse across the road. It's site 105. You can also hear the brook here. 106. I like 106. 106 isn't bad. Looks like it's got a road, an abandoned road of some sort out behind it. What is this? 109, 108, 103. Yeah, 103, okay. Continuing on, we got site 107. And 108. Obviously these sites are a little too close together. Wouldn't be my first picks. Site 109. Kind of a hike-in only site. And you got the bathhouse for this loop. And right in the middle of the campground here, across the road from that bathhouse, looks like a cemetery. A really old cemetery with just one tombstone in it. Finished that loop, so now we're going to head over to high fields, sites 110 through 115. This is site 110. Kind of interesting, because another one we got to go across a bridge to get to it, because this is the campsite over there. But it's also right on the road, which kind of ruins it. So, wouldn't be my first pick. I see why this site is called High Field. You got this loop up here with the bathhouse, and then all the campsites are up here. The edge of this field, so I guess you park down in this area, And you hike all your gear up these steps to where the campsites are. Oh. You got site 115, 114, 13, 12, and 11. 114 looks like the most interesting of the bunch, because you got to hike in a ways to get to it. If I was going to grab one of these sites, this would be the one I'd get. Absolutely. Look at this. Site 114, you're totally isolated back here. You know, you can sort of see the campsite down there, but still, I could see myself doing this. There's 113, not too bad. 112 is a little bit more exposed, kind of small. And then site 111 down here. Well, not too bad, but you do have a view of the road down below. So, not super exciting. Okay. And there's the loop around. And right here in the middle of the whole campground is a trailhead for the Daniel Webster Scout Trail, which goes to Osgood Trail and Mount Madison. I'm not exactly sure where. Oh, there's a trail. There's just a tree across it right now. That's the actual trailhead up there. And you got site 170. It's actually not a bad little site, even if it is right off the main road. Definitely a more of a hike-in type site, not really a van-friendly one. But you can pull your car in here, and a little fire pit and picnic table set up over here. Actually good if you wanted to hike that trail and wanted easy access to it. Site 169, obviously a host site because it's got a satellite dish and a platform. It has a pretty good sized site too, so that one's clearly a host site. And a speed bump, stuff I wouldn't see when I come through here in March. Okay, we're up to End Loop, sites 169 to 180. Then we'll focus on the other side of the road because there's a lot more sites we haven't explored yet. So we're not at the end yet, we're just at the physical end of the campground. So this site 171, 172. These sites here just a little bit too close to each other for my liking. 173. But they're not bad sites outside of that. They're fairly quiet. Well, you can hear a lot of road noise here. 174. And on this side you get 175. Like the only campsite on this side. Too close to the road, but 175 there, 176 I believe on this side. With a tree across it. 77. A little slippery here. And a water spigot, easy access. 178, that's not too bad. Except to get right next door to 179, which is a hiking site. 180 on this side. And that brings us out to my favorite art installation. The Centennial Spiral, which is used from a 100-year-old tree that was growing on the site, hopefully cut down because it was about to die anyway, and not just cut down because they wanted a tree for that art installation. And at one point in time, this road used to continue onward. There's a bridge over here, you can see the remains of it. Then I've gone across the road here and into the day use area that's on right on the other side of the river. But that bridge is long gone. And at the very end of the campground you've got the Great Gulf Link Trail. And that's the trail I followed the last time I was here. Which, go down a mile or so, you get up to a really cool bridge. And you got the amphitheater area. Well, not much of a theater, but more of a bonfire pit. And I guess this is the visitor center. Visitor center or nature center or something. Well, maybe it's a big pavilion. Look like these panels will flip up and open it up inside. But I'm always here in the off season, so I've never actually seen what this place actually is. Okay, next to explore is Birch Lane, sites 162 to 168. This one's got some very interesting sites on one side and some very boring sites on the other. So this site 163, you just pull up there and you get your site over there. But 162 and all the sites along here, you park on one side of the brook and cross the bridge over to the other side. Kind of a neat setup here. So you camp over here, but yeah, it's neat, but the road's right there and the neighboring campsite's right over there, so not a great setup. But yeah, it's kind of interesting though. An interesting layout. One thing with site 164. Go across the bridge to get to the campsite. Looks like those are no, this one's the same setup too. 165, it looks like you park on this side of the street. There's no room for parking space over here. And you go across the bridge over to it. And you got 166. Got the sound of the river right outside your campsite, but you also got the sound of Route 16. And I think, nope, there's one more site down here. 167. The very end of the dead end road. Nope, there's more. But wait, there's more. So 167. Pull in over here. Comes complete with some firewood and some caution tape for whatever, I don't know. And then the last site on the road here, 168. Well, if it wasn't for the sound of Route 16 right over there, this would be an awesome site. So we got Riverside Drive, sites 137 to 153. Alright, all starts off with a lovely dumpster right next to site 137. And these seem to be sites that have electric hookup and water. But they're all right on top of each other. 138. 139. 140. 141, I believe. I can't read the sign yet. Yeah, 141. On this side, 142. My video camera battery just died, so we're switching to cell phone from here. 142. 143. Suddenly jumps to 146. Can't read this one because it's kind of lopsided. 145. Okay, that's site 160. The bathhouse over there, 159. Yep. Not surprisingly, sites 159 and 160 are part of Homestead Road there, or whatever it is. So here's the Homestead site. And now we go down Imp View Lane. Obviously has a view of the Imp. Or Imp, I don't know if it's the Imp or just Imp. We'll take a look at that shortly too. So 157. These are all aimed in the wrong direction here. Can't read them. These sites are terrible anyway. They're all right on top of each other. Yuck. Say 155. 154. Okay, one of those is 155, one's 156. You can't have two 155s. Okay, this seems to be another host site. The platform, power hookups and everything. I'm not sure why the signpost says RIP on it. That's kind of strange. And a satellite dish. And then you got another bathhouse. And these are just wonderful view sites, but just terrible and wide open. Alright, this section is called Hayes Field, sites 125 to 136, and there's the view of Imp, or the Imp. I'm not sure which it is, I'll have to look it up. A little bulge of rock up there. Actually, a beautiful view here over the field, though. I'm not going to lie. So 126. Yeah, these sites are for the RV crowd for sure. 127. 128. Just all right on top of each other. They do have hookups, but they're just right on top of each other. You won't find me down in this section of the campground for sure. Site 130. 129. 132. 131. 134. 133. 136. And 135. Okay, so this road is called Midway. It sites 116 to 122. So it's the other side of the field. So more just on top of each other, open blah sites. But you got 116. A little bit wider sites than they are on the other side. 117, and just got forest on this side of it, so it's a little bit better, but still not great. You got 118, 121, 119, 122, and finally site 120. Okay, so a few more sites over here. There was a person with a dog over there, so I didn't film them. See if they've moved on, and I can get a video of this area for you. And I think we'll have hit all the campsites. Not in order, but we will have hit all of them. It's like 147. So in here gets an extra bonus picnic table. And it is site 148. Makes sense. And I think this is the smallest site in the whole place here, 149. Oh, this must be where that picnic table belongs. Somebody moved it over to there for some reason. Okay, these are clearly more hiking type sites. Parked down in this parking area here, so it's 153, 152. Dumpster right in the middle of it. 151 and 150. You park here, you hike in. 153 looks like the coolest one of the bunch. Let's go check that one out. Little path over to it. And you have a good view of the river from it too. But you're right on top of one another again with other people. Not a bad little site though. Get the sound of the river all night. Also Route 16, unfortunately, because that's right on the other side of the river. Found another loop of campsites, 92 to 98, I think it said. Little Meadow, this is called. It says 92. These sites aren't bad. Some noise from the street. There's also sites with hookup. 93. Right on top of the next site over, which is probably 94. Yep, 94. You get 95. It's 95 right there. I'd say you get some really nice views of the mountains, but of course in the middle of summertime when all the leaves are on the trees, you're not going to see much. Oh, it's getting darker. Oh boy. 96. They did say there's a chance of rain today. 96, and then you get 97 right on top of it, so that's the Little Meadow loop. Nope, that's it. We're back to Big Meadow. That's where we started. So, okay. That's it. We have definitely explored the whole campground. Let's get back to the van and get my video camera plugged in and charged up again. Well, sorry for the abrupt ending here, but this was a long tour. It took me a while to get through all of this. Anyway, if you found this useful, make sure you hit that like button. Remember to subscribe too, because I do a lot of these campground tours. So if you found this useful here, you'll find a lot more on my channel here. Anyway, with that, thank you for watching. Remember, slow down, enjoy life, and always be kind. I'll catch you guys in the next one.